Hey guys, what's going on? So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 iPhone 6 and 6 Plus apps. These are the apps that are optimized and look really good on the phone that I've used so far within the last week since the launch of the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. So a lot of you guys have commented in some of the previous videos asking me what some of my favorite apps were and how I liked them, blah 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 blah. So figured I'd combine this into a video and condense it down to the top 5 apps. So let's get started. Alright, so the apps I'm about to show you really aren't in any specific order. I use them all a lot, but I can't really vote one the best and one the worst because they all look really good on the 6 and 6 Plus. Alright, so coming in at the first app I'm going to show you is Asphalt 8. The graphics on this game are absolutely incredible. I was so shocked when I was playing this game for the first time because of how good it looks. There's lots of different maps, you can customize cars, there's a lot you can do on it, but I'm just going to give you a quick little demo. Playing on it. Now I am on the iPhone 6 Plus in case you couldn't tell. So what I was most impressed with was the 3D graphics that almost pop out of the screen. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to tell on the camera, but in person this game looks so good. It is crazy. It's very sensitive when you're moving the screen, so keep that in mind if you do get this app. But nonetheless, if you like racing, this game is perfect. You can do a lot with it. And I'm just the worst at this game. I know you can like tap right here for boost. But yeah, I've played like 4 or 5 races on it, and really I got it because it was featured on the App Store and it was supposed to have really good graphics. So I was like, alright, I'll try this out, and the graphics are amazing. There's lots of different races you can do on here, build your cars up, customize them, paint them, you know, lots of stuff. But it's a really interactive app and it looks really good on the 6 and the 6 Plus. Honestly, on the 6, it still looks good, but with this bigger screen, it really does make the difference for playing some of these games. So that's Asphalt 8. It is free on the App Store. Alright, and for the second one I'm going to show you, we have one more game. The rest of them are actual useful apps. This one's just for entertainment. This game is called Defenders. It is also free on the App Store, and boy are the graphics amazing. It's another one of those games where the graphics really pop out right in front of your face. The gameplay on this is insane. I love games like this, like tower defense and balloon tower defense, games like that, and that's exactly what this game is like. It pops out and it's extremely addicting. I paid for a good 2.5–3 hours before I had to restore my phone earlier, and it's still just as fun. I kind of wish I was still on the same level I was at, so I don't have to rebuild everything, but that's fine. So if you do like playing really addicting games, or if you like any tower defense games, stuff like that, you will absolutely love Defenders. Again, it is free on the App Store, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. It also is available for the other iPhone and Android devices. However, on the 6 and 6 Plus, it looks great with the new graphics. And the next app I'm going to show you is Swype. Now this one does cost 99 cents, but there are a load of other apps that are free that do basically the same thing. One of the most popular ones right now is Flesky, and it is free on the App Store right now, but essentially it does the same thing. So what Swype lets you do is type faster. Now it is something you have to get used to, but if you are a current or previous Android user, you'll know that the keyboards come with Swype. But essentially what it is, if you don't know what it is or haven't used it on the iPhone, so you swipe to the letters to match up the letters to make a word. So to say hey, you'd start on the H and then go to the E and then to the Y, just like this, and it'll say hey. And it will automatically space as you start typing new words, so we'll go say what's up. So it is a lot faster if you get really quick at it. I haven't really used it a whole lot. I have used it a little bit, and it has made it a little bit quicker. It's just one of those things you really have to adjust to because you don't think of swiping your fingers all around the keyboard right at first to type words. One thing that is nice with the Swype app, and I'm not sure if Flesky has this or not, but you can go into themes and you can download different keyboard themes, or they have some preset there. So it's really cool. You can just switch around your themes and it takes only just a second to apply them, and you can be rolling with a new theme, and it's just as easy to go back as your keyboard. You just go to here and then you can go back to your regular keyboard that does not have Swype. It'll just be on your regular keyboard. So that is the Swype, official Swype app that you've seen on Android, and it is 99 cents in the App Store. It's totally worth it. I know I did a review on it about a week and a half ago, and a lot of people downloaded it. They said they liked it, but like I said, if you don't want to spend the 99 cents, there are free ones out there that do relatively the same thing. The fourth app we're going to be looking at is called Pocket. This one was just recently optimized for the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, and it is awesome. So what it does, basically if you're on a web page or you're on a video and you want to save it, all you need to do is, for instance, I'll open up a website, And instead of having a bunch of bookmarks on your main screen, because that can be kind of annoying, so you find the page you're on, you're like, okay, I want to look at this later. You tap the share button after Pocket's already installed, and then you just tap on the Pocket icon and it says saved. So whether you want to keep the page up on here, you don't want to keep the page up on here, you don't want to save a bunch of bookmarks, you can go over to the Pocket app after you've saved something and it will show up in your library there. And then you can actually open it up from inside here with the browser that is on Pocket, and it'll open up the page that you were just on. Now, whenever you're done with it or you don't need that page anymore, you can just swipe over and tap delete. I've used it for saving videos if I don't want to keep a bunch of Safari pages open. If I'm like, okay, I'll look at this later, or a Facebook video, you can go ahead and actually save it into the app when you go to the share button, so, or copy the links. Really cool. It can do some other stuff too. You can sync images, videos, you can do so much with it. But yeah, again, it's another free app. It's called Pocket. It is was featured on the App Store a couple days ago. Definitely one you'll want to have if you like saving a bunch of stuff and don't want to actually physically save it to the device, just the links. And then you can also customize the links as well when you save them in here so you can remember what is what. And last but not least, an app I'm sure you all are familiar with, iMovie. This app is now free on your iOS device. However, on the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, you can play and do some great editing on here with little to no lag whatsoever. So I've been messing with this a little bit. I made a couple videos. So I'm just going to show you one of the clips I made here. Go ahead and load it up. And for purposes of getting my video not dinged, I have to mute the volume, even though I do have music playing in the background. But this is essentially what you can do, is you can create some videos with some edits. It's really easy to cut clips, add different clips inside, add music. You literally just have to double tap on your thing, or on the time bar there, and it gives you lots of options. You can add text, you can change the color tone, you can cut, you can split, you can detach, duplicate. There's so much stuff you can do. You can do full video edits right from your mobile device. Now, I actually edited a video, I'm not going to tell you which one, see if you can figure it out, but I actually edited it from my iMovie right here and uploaded it from my phone. One of the quickest and easiest things I've done. Obviously the edits aren't going to be as in-depth if you were using like Final Cut Pro or Sony Vegas. I use Final Cut Pro when I do most of my editing. So this is a little bit different, but there is a lot you can do. You can still add clips, you can do very basic editing, and that's what I do. I don't do a whole lot of crazy editing, I do a lot of basic stuff. But that's why it's easy for this. So if you like making videos, stuff on the go, this app is perfect for it. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, helps me a ton. Also, if you'd like to connect with me on Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Facebook, all my social network sites are in the description below. Please also leave me a comment, let me know how I did, and also what videos you'd like to see in the future. So we'll see you guys in the next video.